Before it became a multi-billion-dollar global phenomenon, Roblox wasn't a game engine at all. It began as a tool for physics students. In the early 2000s, founders David Baszucki and Eric Castle created a 2D simulation called Knowledge Revolution. It allowed users to crash virtual cars, drop weights, and see how physics worked in real time. But they noticed something interesting. Users weren't just testing physics, they were building worlds. They were treating the simulation like digital blocks. In 2004, the duo decided to expand this idea into a 3D environment. The project was initially named DynaBlocks. It was a clunky, experimental space where developers could wire up blocks to move, float, or break. Realizing the name was a bit of a mouthful, they combined the words robots and blocks. On September 1, 2006, Roblox officially launched to the public. The early days were quiet. There were no massive developer studios, no millions of players, and no complex coding. The early website was a simple forum where a small community of builders shared primitive obstacle courses, simple demolition derbies, and blocky military bases. Everyone knew everyone, and the foundations of a digital universe were quietly being laid. As the community grew, Roblox needed a way to fuel its economy. In 2007, the platform introduced its signature currency, Robux. But alongside it, they launched a second, free currency that would define a generation of players: tickets, affectionately known as ticks. Ticks were earned simply by logging into the site every day or by having other players visit your place. This created a thriving, democratic economy. If you couldn't afford Robux, you could save up your ticks, trade them on the built-in currency exchange, and buy the items you wanted. This era also saw the birth of Builders Club, a premium subscription that gave players daily allowances and allowed them to host multiple places at once. Games during this period were charmingly simple. They relied on basic physics bricks and built-in tools, like the classic Roblox sword and paintball gun, but as the community expanded, it also caught the attention of outsiders. On April 1, 2012, Roblox faced its most severe security breach, the infamous April Fool's Day hack. The website's asset catalog was compromised, trade values were altered, and chaotic banners covered the homepage. While the site was taken down for hours to restore order, it served as a wake-up call. Roblox was no longer a small indie project, it was growing into a major internet hub. By 2013, the underlying technology of Roblox was starting to show its age. To attract older creators and more ambitious projects, the platform made a historic move. They introduced the Developer Exchange, or DevX. For the first time, creators could convert their hard-earned virtual Robux back into real-world money. This single update changed Roblox from a hobby into a legitimate career path. But turning Roblox into a professional development platform required difficult decisions. In April 2016, Roblox made its most controversial choice to date, the total removal of tickets. The company stated that the dual currency system was confusing and vulnerable to botting, but the community felt a massive piece of its history had been lost. Roblox was shifting away from its casual, free-to-play roots and moving toward a unified commercial economy. Later that year, the visual identity of the game changed forever. The classic 6-jointed R6 character model, which had been the standard for a decade, was joined by the R15 rig. With 15 points of articulation, avatars could now run, bend, and animate smoothly. This allowed developers to create games that looked less like LEGO simulations and more like mainstream video games. As the decade drew to a close, massive developer teams began replacing solo builders. Games like Adopt Me, Royal High, and Welcome to Bloxburg were attracting hundreds of thousands of concurrent players. Then came 2020. When global lockdowns confined millions of children and teenagers to their homes, Roblox became more than a gaming platform, it became a vital social lifeline. The platform experienced unprecedented hypergrowth. Daily active users skyrocketed, pushing server capacities to their absolute limits. Recognizing its massive footprint, the corporate structure of Roblox underwent a profound transformation. In 2021, the company went public on the New York Stock Exchange, instantly valuing the platform at over $40 billion. To appeal to investors and distance themselves from legal definitions of traditional video games, Roblox officially rebranded its entire ecosystem. The word "games" was completely scrubbed from the user interface, replaced universally by the term "experiences." Developers were no longer just making games, they were building virtual worlds in an emerging metaverse. With a corporate identity and an immense global audience, the modern era of Roblox brought massive technological milestones, alongside significant safety responsibilities. By 2025, the platform had integrated advanced engine features, supporting high-fidelity layered clothing, animated dynamic facial expressions, and full compatibility across modern platforms like PlayStation 5 and MetaQuest VR. However, hosting tens of millions of young users exposed the platform to intense public and regulatory scrutiny regarding online safety. In response, early 2026 marked a pivotal shift in how the platform operated. Roblox implemented strict, mandatory age verification updates. To access mature spaces or use unrestricted communication features, users were required to verify their real-world identities using facial scans or official identification. Shortly after, in mid-2026, the ecosystem hit an unforgettable milestone: 100 million daily active users. To better manage this colossal, diverse community, the platform officially launched Roblox Select and Roblox Kids, effectively splitting the engine into distinct branches to ensure younger audiences remained protected while older users could experience complex, mature projects. From a simple, two-dimensional physics simulator running on a desktop computer, to a massive global engine powering careers and communities, Roblox has survived over 2 decades of internet evolution. It outlasted its early competitors, adapted to massive technological shifts, and redefined what it means to create digital spaces. While its corporate choices continue to spark debate among veterans and new players alike, one fact remains clear: the platform's history isn't just written by its corporate founders. It is built, block by block, by the millions of players who log in every single day. What part of Roblox history do you miss the most? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.